most of the time we usually complain as nurses that you're not being paid, and even if you're paid, you're not being paid enough, and it goes on and on and on. And there was a time that they were not even paid for, I think it was 4 months. 4 months, you're going to work every day, you're paying bus fare, you are like, you're eating, you're paying rent, and you're not being paid your salary, like for more than 3 months. That is so sad. And you'd wonder how these people are surviving without their salary, and yet they don't have a side hustle, they don't have any other thing that they're doing apart from going to work as a nurse. And that is why today I'd like to talk about side hustles that you can do as a nurse, that you can do as a part-time job, so that whenever you are free, because I usually hear so many nurses complain that, oh, we are so busy, like we are the type of people with the job group that are just so busy. I know we are busy, we do a lot of work, but I'm very sure that you usually get yourself some free time. You don't work 24/7, and that is why you can use this time to create your own job, so that whenever things happen, like the strike happens and even the government decides to sack all the nurses out of work, you have something, you have somewhere that you can start from. Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Lesodor, and on this channel we talk about nursing and also do vlogs and anything about self-development. We'll talk about that right here, so make sure that you subscribe and click on that notification bell so that whenever we post it, you don't miss it out. Number 1 is to be a part-time caregiver, and I know this is something that is not so much implemented in our country, because in our country people are so much used to staying in the hospital. Like when I was in the medical ward, you find that someone is in the hospital for over 6 months only because they're waiting to finish the antibiotic, and this old person, someone who is even as old as 60 years, they just have to sit there, and then they keep on getting these other infections from the hospital, and then they become so sick and they die. Like, this is someone whom you could have just treated from home. So I think this country should implement something that whenever you are not that much critical, you should be transferred from the hospital and taken to home. Then a nurse can be coming to see you like frequently, and then this can give you a chance for having a side hustle in such a way that if you care for such kind of a patient, you are being paid separately. So you care for, let's say, a child or an elderly person like from home, and you have to see them maybe during the morning, give medication, give shots, then you go to work, and like when you have done with that. And then something also like having a part-time job in such a way that you work in a certain clinic. Like whenever you're done with your daily work, in the evening you go and work in a certain private clinic. Like I usually see so many nurses do that, because you find that at times nowadays especially, we usually have these clinics that are just around the estate, and at times like we don't have so many people working there, and we really don't have so many patients, that is usually mostly outpatient. So you can just go there, dispense medications, do such kind of a thing, and it becomes your side hustle. And then number 2, you can become an entrepreneur. Like you can start selling products. You can design things like gift cards, graduation cards, nurses cards, just like cute little things, and then you can be able to sell them. You can design things like stickers, stethoscope covers. You can even start a scrub line. You can even sell, let's say, like flashcards. You can sell like small notebooks. You can sell planners. Like there are so many things that people require when they're getting into nursing school and when they're getting into the field. Something like a nursing bag, like nursing shoes, nursing capes. Like there are so many things to be sold out here, so you can just try and realize what it is that you are good at making. Then you can start making that and creating that, and then you sell it. You can even create mugs and cups that are written nursing quotes, t-shirts that are written nursing quotes. Like that is something that can really be sold out here, and you can just become an entrepreneur and sell your stuff. Like there are so many platforms nowadays that you can use to sell your products, and you can even use your own social media handle, that is Instagram, YouTube, whatever place, and you can really sell your products. Like for me personally, like I'm about to start my own scrub line and selling of planners and all those kind of things. So make sure that you follow me down here at Oduor's Nursing World. And number 3, you can become a health coach, and this is whereby you can teach about various stuff, whatever thing you're interested in. Let's say you're interested in nutrition, you can teach about nutrition, you can teach about exercise, you can teach about cancer, you can teach about whichever thing that you know you're good at and you can really explain it so well. You can teach about that, and then now you can start like trying to find places whereby you can go and sit down like with a group of people and you teach them. You can start a podcast, you can start a channel, you can start a blog, you can do whatever thing in such a way that you can be able to teach people about health matters, because we nurses usually learn a lot of stuff, and then we are like the right people to be able to give out this information. Number 4, you can do freelancing. And for freelancing, if you're good at writing and you want to become a writer, you can really like pursue that path. Like I've seen so many people who are doing freelancing and they're just seated at home, like they're working from home, and they're really like earning a lot of money just from writing. So if you're really interested into writing, you can get into freelancing. And also you can do a blog, that you have your own blog whereby you post your own stuff, and then this can earn you money through ads, through all these, what do we call, affiliate marketing and all those stuff. So you can do blog, you can do freelancing if it's something that you're interested in. I've seen so many people who went even to nursing school, and as long as you already that knowledge and someone can trust you because you have those certificates, they just decided to sit at home. They're not interested on going to the hospital. They just sit at home and then they're doing writing and creating blogs. Like that is something that can really earn you a lot of money. And then number 5, you can become a social media influencer. This is whereby you have to grow an audience using a certain platform, let's say Instagram or YouTube or Pinterest. So after growing that audience, certain companies will be able to approach you for affiliate marketing, for sponsorship deals, for you to sell their products, and then you just gain some interest or some discount out of that. And this is like really nice because you just have to take pictures, you just have to create videos. So if you're someone who is interested in that and you're someone who can gain, like draw a certain audience towards you, then this can be a really great idea for you to be able to earn. We really have so many part-time jobs for nurses. Like I think people just haven't discovered them, like something like having a med spa. Like I don't think so many people have realized that how much like it really pays nowadays, because everyone is trying to look in a certain way. So you can have something like a med spa, starting an IV hydration. Like I know some of these things is not easy to start, like let's say in this country, because it is something that we are still not used to. But having something like IV hydration whereby you can see the patients from home, having a telehealth whereby you can just call the patients and then like communicate with them through the phone, being a nurse consultant whereby you become like a legal consultant whereby you can go and do physical exam, just trying to find the evidence. Like that is a really nice idea. Being an instructor whereby you can teach people about first aid, like you can go to schools, teach about first aid. You can even teach about it online. You can join seminars and teach about like first aid, CPR, and those kinds of things. And you can even start thinking bigger, that with the time you can even start your own nursing school. Like for me, I've always thought about starting my own nursing school. Like you can think bigger, that one day you'll even start your own nursing school, or you can just have something as small as a preparation class, like an NCLEX preparation class. Like you can have a certain class whereby you create a program where you teach people something about nursing or how to prepare for certain exam about nursing. Like I've seen so many people doing this, especially for NCLEX exam, that you just prepare a certain program whereby they teach you on how to pass that exam. So this was just like an introduction to the side hustles. I know I haven't really tackled in depth in these side hustles, but in the next videos I'll try and tackle each and every one of them individually, such a way that if you're talking about being a social media influencer, we talk about how much do they earn, like how do you even start, what do you require. Like I'm going to research a lot about all these side hustles and then I'll bring those videos to you. But before that, you guys can share with me all the side hustles that maybe you are into. Like I know maybe someone is doing something out here that other people don't know about. You can share with us your idea, and maybe someone can be able to use it and grow with it. You can share your idea, you can tell us what you started or what you're about to start and what are your plans. Like I'll really appreciate that. So thank you for watching this video and see you on my next video. Bye bye.